1, 2, 3, ho! Raise up, get yourself together. Drive that funky soul. Get up, get yourself together. And drive your.
But they said it really loud. They said it on the air, on the radio.
Morning, brothers. Today we're going to be doing the 5 things that should be in Battle Royale that are already inside Save the World. Now, Epic Games, I'm telling you, I don't understand why you got so much great stuff in Save the World, but only leave it exclusive to that. You never bring it into Battle Royale. And also, I've never really seen this video on YouTube, so I've decided to take the reins here, just take the bull by its horns, and really just go with this one. Because a lot of these ideas, I think, have already been implemented, but some were actually removed just to make the game more simple. And I think they should add them back to really add to the complexity of Battle Royale and make it more of an interesting game mode. Not that it isn't already. It's a great game mode. It's simple, it's fun, but this could definitely add some type of spice to it that I think would be cool for the more seasoned players. As you progress inside the PvE mode, what you constantly find yourself running up against are enemies that not only are very big and strong, but also have a very cool visual effect on them that relates to some type of element. Now, this kind of reminds me of Pokemon in the way that water always beats fire, fire always beats grass, and grass always beats water, but Fortnite has its own variation of it. So one of the very first enemies types that you find is a nature type enemy, and this honestly you could just describe as lightning. I don't understand why it's called nature, but what's cool is Fortnite has this exact same system. So lightning always beats water, water always beats fire, and fire always beats nature. Now what takes the element system onto another level within PvE is the fact that you can have a chance to modify your weapon with a specific element. So for example, as you level up your weapons inside the game, you have a chance to unlock it with a water ability so that it'll start shooting water bullets to actually counteract the fire enemies. So you're always going to want to have that weapon. And then you can also unlock fire weapons or explosive weapons, and you can also unlock energy weapons or lightning weapons. And this idea would be so cool to see in Battle Royale. Well, for example, when you open up a gun, you randomly pick up an AK or something and it just has a water ability and it shoots out water bullets. Now, what would be the reason why you would use water bullets instead of regular bullets? Well, what if you were able to pick up something that made you use fire bullets or that made you use lightning bullets? I think this type of idea would be super cool. So for example, if you pick up a gun that's water, your element is going to be water, and if somebody has lightning, that lightning or nature element will completely destroy you and hurt you even more faster. Now this could be in terms of the add-ons for the guns, where if you had water, maybe that would slow them down, or if you shot them with a fire bullet, that would cause a little bit more damage, or lightning would just freeze them for a bit and then they would be able to move again. I think this system of just the 3 elements constantly being better than the others, sort of like a rock paper scissors system, could be implemented beautifully within the game, and it would be a really cool sidestep to see, and maybe we could see it as an LTM one of these days. And honestly, just the visual effects on the PvE gameplay just make it so worthwhile. Now, one of my least favorite moves that Epic Games decided to do with Battle Royale is to decide to take away the majority of the traps they implemented into Season 1 of Battle Royale and completely scrap them. Instead, all they did was they implemented the wall spikes, or the spikes, and now you can just make the spikes universal, so you can make it a floor trap, a wall trap, or a ceiling trap. Now what I dislike about this is, yes, okay, it makes the game more simple and you can enjoy yourself by making sure you can just get an easy kill with the trap, But the traps in PvE are so well done, and I think implementing them inside Battle Royale could just make some hilarious clips, and I'd love to see them. I'm gonna list off a bunch of the traps that are inside PvE that I think would be cool and how they work. So first off, there's a floor ice trap that you can use inside PvE, and this instantly freezes an enemy for like 2 or 3 seconds. I think this could be implemented into Battle Royale without a question of a doubt. It's not overpowered. If you fall on it, it's obviously your fault and you deserve to do that. You have the fire trap that's also a floor trap, and it makes you take damage. Now, it shouldn't kill you in Battle Royale, but it should definitely take away some health points. No shield, but probably just the health. You have wall punchers, where if you run into a wall, they will punch you and you'll fly super far back, which I think would be fun. Wall darts, where you can just run into them and it's just kind of like a blow dart. You take some damage, maybe some poison. You have floor spikes, which are kind of already inside of Battle Royale because they're wall, floor, and ceiling based. You have wall circuits and ceiling lightning traps, which was actually implemented into Season 1, but were removed because they made too much noise and nobody could ever really get a kill with them. But if you reduce the noise down, I think it would be an excellent implementation, so it's not just the spike trap. You also have gas traps, which slow enemies down and cause them to take a bit of damage, and you have tire traps, which stop the enemies for a certain amount of time and then they can come right back up. Now, like I said, obviously not all of these should be implemented into the game, but I think that the majority should be maybe just in LTM game modes or just implemented occasionally. Like, for example, they took out the directional pads that were in the Season 1 version of Fortnite, which made you either have a jump pad or have a directional pad that would send you. This was then later replaced with the launch pad. I understand that one, but man, some more traps would be insane to see.
Like you know, this is your way to shine. Act like you know, there's only stars in the firelight.
Now, with the melee weapons, there's both a combination of hardware and weaponry inside Fortnite. Now, for example, an example of hardware could be a crowbar or a hammer. The hammer was implemented into BR. What it could do is either break stuff down faster, or you could use a heavy attack where you spin around and it would break everything within the vicinity. Or you can get weaponry like a sword or a spear or a scythe, where you can use that quickly to deal damage and also have a heavy attack that deals a very big burst of damage, but in a very small area of effect. Now, I think why melee weapons would be so integral into the game is that there is definitely a space for it. Maybe not add it into the 5 slots that you have inside Battle Royale, but it would be cool to say if you could replace your pickaxe for another type of melee weapon inside the game that you can find. For example, I think melee weapons like a sword or something like that would be perfect for whenever you're in the occasion of you're in a build battle, and there's always that third person glitch where once 2 people are inside a 1x1 box, the camera goes all weird, and what would be nice to have in that occasion would be a sword, because trying to aim with the shotgun just does not work. And I think the sword or some type of melee weapon addition would make that feel way less clunky and make it more enjoyable. So you could either do some type of ability that you could slice them, or you could just beat them to death with a hammer. I think something like that would be a lot cooler and make the pickaxe less useless and just not do 10 damage. It would be a cool idea to build on.
We can make it if we try, just the two of us.
Now, ammo swap is a very interesting idea because it's kind of in Save the World, but not really. The example or the idea that I got from this was from one of the assault rifles that's commonly known as the best assault rifle within PvE, and it is called the Nocturno. It is an assault rifle that uses pistol ammo and fires energy shots. Now, what's cool about the Nocturno and the reason why everybody loves it is it's an AR that shoots with the pistol ammo. So what it does essentially is it substitutes AR ammo with pistol ammo while doing the same amount of damage. Now, also, what's really cool about this is the new upcoming weapon that's going inside Fortnite called the LMG in PvE is already implemented and uses AR ammo. So what would be cool about that is instead of using pistol ammo, you can use AR ammo, and those bullets do more damage, and you'd probably be able to find more of them. Now, what would be cool with ammo swap is it's kind of like this vending machine idea that I have, but instead instead you don't have to go out inside the world to find this machine and then give it materials. It would be inside your own inventory, and all you'd have to do is place, let's say, 60 AR ammo and you get 120 pistol ammo, or 60 ammo and you get 30 sniper bullets. I think something like that would be very cool, and you would just have to sit like you're drinking a shield potion and wait for them to all switch over, and then you would instantly get that. I think that's a really cool idea just to add when you're low on a certain type of ammo, but you have 250 pistol ammo and you have 0 AR ammo. I think something like that would be very cool, and could be the 1 out of the 5 things in Fortnite that I could really see them adding in this video, because this is something that doesn't change the core gameplay mechanics, but definitely adds a little nice system that could help you get to the #1 spot. Now the last one, and this is definitely the most controversial one of them all, is hero abilities. Now again, like with the melee weapons, there's a combination with the hero abilities, with the differentiation being gadgets and hero skills. Now gadgets in PvE are universal. You can use them no matter what class you are, but skills are particular to the class. Now in PvE, there's 4 classes. There's a constructor that helps build everything. There's a ninja that specializes in using melee weapons and all these different types of cool moves. You have an outlander that's all about finding the loot and all about using different mechanizations. And then you have, last but not least, the common soldier, who's all about the damage and the damage output. But what would be really interesting to see in Fortnite, for example, let's go back to gadgets. Gadgets in PvE range from a small teleporter to a little drone that you can summon to shoot things, to an airstrike, to a bunch, slow field. You could add so many of these different ideas into Fortnite and add just a little button that you can use and have a cooldown, or just make it a once per use game. I think that would be so interesting to see. And also what would also be cool to see is maybe just particular skills, and maybe add them per skin so that you don't find them inside the game but just before the game. And I know everybody would say, oh, this would break the game and make it pay to win, but the extremely unbalanced problem could be fixed either in-game, like I said, adding it in-game, or making it randomized. So whatever skin you have, whatever person you're playing as, you go into the game and it's like all of a sudden, okay, I got this ability that makes me punch through matter and I get instant loot from all of it. That would be cool. Or I have one ability called Bull Rush that makes me run with the shield out and I can deflect all bullets just for one time. And I think adding a little ability like that would spice up the gameplay and definitely add a cool variation to what you can do in Fortnite. But anyways guys, that is going to be the video. I did hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you like. I wanted to make this video not to really join into the top 5 trend, but also just to make sure that people know what PvE is and to shed some love, baby. I'm telling you, y'all gotta spread out. Okay, broaden your horizons, please. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, do all that, and I'll see you boys in the motherfucking next one, baby.
Pull up in a drop top whip on my top notch shit. Hit the stage with the mic and I rock that bitch. Tryna do it like me, you can stop that shit. Cloud chasing that soul, had to drop that bitch. Goddamn, I really stay on the go. Just got back to LA, I've been on the road. I'm back in my zone, so hold me the throne. Don't fuck with that fake shit, I leave it alone. I stay in my lane, I can never switch up. They mad cause they see my whole team.